Hello people, Elite Legionarii here, and today I'll be bringing you a 5-player free-for-all on the South Waters map. And I'm going to have to quickly pause this because this battle gets going quickly, so I need to outline things. I have 4 units of gold Praetorian Cohort, 4 units of gold attack Roman Archers, 5 units of gold Praetorian Cavalry, that's me. Out here is the Macedonian player. He has quite a lot of infantry. I think he's got like 4 or 5 Royal Pikemen and Phalanx Pikemen, about gold attack, or 3 upgrades, I'm not sure where they went. He's got quite a large number of companion cavalry, no upgrades, and some archers I think, all hidden in the forest there. Over here is the German player who very much broke CWB. It's CWB's 15k scored game. He's brought 6 Berserkers. I'm not sure what upgrades they got, if any, and he also brought about 8 regular chosen archers and 4 barbarian chosen warlords. A very annoying army and much CWB breaking. And over here is Trozza, one of my Steam mates. He commands Carthage, which is a favourite of his, I believe. He's got 5, which is also a favourite of mine as well. They're very good faction. He has 5 gold Sacred Bands, 5 gold Sacred Band Cav, and 3 Balearic Slingers with 1 to 2 upgrades each. And then there's this Roman Spqr player who just comes in with this like 15 Praetorian Cavalry, no upgrades, another massive CWB rule breaker. And he's just this massive, suicidal, idiotic charge straight into me. So obviously he didn't see my cavalry. Well, obviously my cav were hidden here in the woods, and he didn't think that I had anything or something like that, or it was just him being stupid. I don't know. But he's just going to get wasted. All this cavalry does nothing. He outnumbers me like 3-1 in cavalry, but no upgrades. And in the woods where they suffer weakness bonuses, and the fact that he got completely caught off guard by my Praetorian Cav intercepting him, no Praetorian cohorts come in. But seeing the chaos that's happening over here, the Macedonian sends in, looks like 6 or 7 units of, I think 6 units of companion cavalry. But I put out my Praetorian cohort in time to intercept them, and they're going to get cleaned up. And right when they arrive, the Spqr Cav routes, and I can see my Cav to intercept his. So as much as I'd like to have cleaned out all those kills, Trozza's going to get him, and maybe this companion will get some, but it doesn't really matter. All these companions come in, I'm going to get a whole lot of those kills as well. So a very stupid thing done by the Spqr player, and it kind of puts me in a massively strong position to begin with in this free-for-all. So I've got a crap load of points with very little loss right away. Look at that. Look at all those dead cavalry, Spqr, Macedonian, and practically none. Very few reds in there, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So I was mocking up whatever I could. And over here, as you can see, the rest of the Macedonian armies come out, and his men get caught out of formation by these berserkers, and look at that, they just rout instantly the moment they're touched. And now the side is revealed, and these Phalanx Pikemen will just get owned. But the Cav come in too, in a pretty stupid move, going into the fronts of pikes, as you can see here. But these Royal Pikemen will be able to beat these berserkers no bother. It'll be easy going for them. Going frontal on pikes with berserkers is not a good thing, but if you get the side, it is just a massacre. We'll be careful with berserkers, obviously, because once they go, you really, what I've found, once they go on the attack, you've got to attack as well. I'm going to use my Cav, obviously, out here to mop up these chosen archer warband. But once they begin their attack, you need to support them, otherwise they can be destroyed when they're on their own. So you need to make sure you time your movements with your berserkers carefully, because otherwise, once they're in, it's all or nothing basically. And in this case, they went in at a bad place. They destroyed a lot of pikes, but they went straight into frontal into Royal Pikemen, and Royal Pikemen will easily beat them in that way. So over here, I'm going to throw a bunch of peeler into these retreating units, and they're going to lose a lot of men. Look at that, you just see like 20 of them just fall. I've got my cav shielding my archers, which I'm moving up. I'm just keeping a close eye on Trouser. He's really missed out on the action, and this is kind of an old battle. I found in my replays. I have several good ones in my replays, and I had every intention of uploading them, but things just came up and I kind of forgot about them. But I was just checking over my replays just to see if I missed any good ones, and I found 2 or 3 in there, so this is one of them. So I've got quite a lot of new ones to put up as well. So, well, I don't know what order they'll go in. I just put them up willy-nilly. Whatever looks like a good one to put up at the time. So there's variation. So I'm going to advance on to these Macedonians, and this will be easy work for my Praetorian cohort. More upgrades and better troops to begin with, although he has got a lot more men than I do. But I do have cavalry dominance. Charles is going to attempt to come in here for a charge on my archers. I knew he would do this, so what I've done is I've put my cav out here, and I've also put my other cav out here. I know exactly what he's going to try and do, so I'm willing to sacrifice my archers. They're not that important anymore, so I'm going to try and destroy Charles' cav here. So I'm going to come in from one side, and then I'm going to pincer in from the other side with my other Praetorian cavalry. But the only mistake I probably made is I probably let these units go too far away. But as you can see, because one of my Praetorians routes, but as you can see, they do a very enormous amount of damage. I'm also going to pull off a Praetorian cohort to assist in that. And the damage they inflict is quite considerable, although he's going to win. But as you can see, look at this, he actually gets a really good exit from that battle. Not a common thing. You don't get those kind of exits that often, so it's pretty awesome for him. So if you look there, well, there's a lot of my dead guys there. There's just as many whites, if not more. So I killed half his cav with that, and I still have cav my own remaining, whilst I was owning the making pretty short work with the Macedonian infantry, with my own infantry. So here I chased off his his cavalry with my Praetorians, and I captured a couple. But I don't want to get too isolated, so I won't be doing that for long. And that was actually probably not a good thing I did, but luckily Troz doesn't really pick it up that well. Or if he did, he didn't react on it. So I get a few hammer and anvils in here. I'm going to finish off the rest of the Macedonian infantry. Obviously Troz is going to get in, be the last man standing, seeing as none of his secret band have even seen combat yet, and everyone else is depleted from battle. Although I'm in pretty good shape with my infantry. So I'm just going to finish off the rest of the Macedonian. I did a heavy toll on those German archers, and I got all those Spqr cavs, so I'm in a really good position at the moment. So I'm just going to do a hammer and anvil here and finish off these infantry. So Trozza smartly rushes up before I have time to reform. If I had time to reform, I could have given him more of a battle. Well, I do and I don't get a good reformation, basically. So our battle is going to commence between our men. And Sacred Band and Praetorian cohort are a very good match for one another. They're about equal. I would have put them at exactly equal with each other, pretty much. If the Praetorians get a full load of peeler off, though, they usually win. But straight up even fight, well, it's really even in my experiences. It can go either way. It just depends on certain things. So over here I'm going to attempt to do whatever damage I can to his cav, but what I should have done is I should have kept focusing on these Balearic slingers to get more kills, but I was doing a wee bit to them, but I'm going to attempt to hammer an anvil. It was probably a stupid idea, but I thought it would be alright at the time. But I just, didn't work that well, and he's going to come with his cav, and that'll be the end of my line, pretty much. Where's the brave general fighting to the last? He's in there somewhere. But that's the end of my Julli army. But they easily owned the field today, and there it goes. Not staying to the end. So I'm just going to triple speed, guys, because it just tries basically mopping everything up. Feel free to skip towards the end and read the scorecard, because you just might as well. So there's my general deads. Now I'm obviously out of the game, but you can be pretty certain I've easily taken the most kills with that absolutely stupid, suicidal charge by the Spqr straight into here, into my little woodlands, and I got I got pretty much all the Macedonian cavalry as well. So that's a massively worthy score count right before we even really moved more than like 50 metres out of the woods. So once I go over here, I got all those German archers with my Praetorian cav, as you can see over the field. I destroyed the Macedonian infantry. I got a good number of Choz's cav as well, so this worked out very well indeed. This was a good battle, so I was quite pleased with it at the time. So it's just going to be mopping up going on. I quite like this map. I think I've said that before other times I've uploaded with Southwater. It's a good map, good variety. It's just a map that provides a good sort of areas for both attack and defense, traps, ambushes. I remember one time, I probably told this before, while I was doing this 2 vs 2, and this Greek player put himself in this gap here, and he only put Spartans in the front and then armoured hoplites in the back, all the way back to the back here, and we had to try and get him. We had like no arrows, we only had like tiny amounts of arrows left. But anyway, enough of that. There's the end of the battle. So as you can see, I quite easily win with about 700 more kills than the second person. And what's interesting was Sartorius, even though he actually got less kills than Trozat and Falvarez. But I had 460 men, had 1,140 kills. But I was utterly destroyed. But as you can see, my Praetorian cavalry did very well. A couple of them getting nearly 170 each. But all of them getting good numbers, all of them performing really well. Same with my Praetorian cohort and my Roman archers. Well, they did pretty good, but I sacrificed them at the same time to use that trap for the Sacred Band that Troza had. So everything worked out really well there, but I probably got a couple of very easy opponents, especially the Spqr just gave me kills. So anyway, good game to all those 4 players. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.